This is Chris Kell with your Peak Fitness Posture Challenge. All right, we say Posture Challenge because along with our Peak Fitness Challenge, we really feel like one of the big things that we want to improve as well is the way we move. A lot of you are coming in with aches and pains, old injuries, different things like that. And one of the beneficial adaptations that we're going to get through training is to improve, aches and pains, improve our range of motion with our muscles, and give our muscles some relief. If you're constantly feeling sore all the time, or you just have aches, or you just feel stiff from sitting down, the stuff that we give you in your off days is really going to help you. Now, based upon whether or not you find that this is in your lower or your upper body, we've included a total body routine for kind of everything all together, a lower and an upper body routine. We will give you some guidance on this, but I want you to really try to perform our upper or lower body routine as many times as possible throughout the week. You will be sore, you will need that to alleviate soreness, but more than that, it's going to help you to improve your posture. The other thing to look at is the way that we move during the day. If you find that you're slumped over a computer, for 24/7, your shoulders hurt, your lower back hurts, it's cause and effect. A lot of people say, I did this injured at the gym, but if you spend 7 to 8 hours in this position, these things, our bodies conform to whatever we do. One beneficial tip that I can give you is to never spend, the best posture is a constantly changing one. What I like to do is set a timer for every 20 minutes. Every 20 minutes is about the time it takes for the body to start to kind of mold into whatever position that you're sitting in. So set a timer for 20 minutes, just kind of stand up, externally rotate, stick your chest out, kind of undo this caveman posture that you were in, and that will really start to help to alleviate some pain, or stiffness that you might be feeling. The other challenge that I have for you, all right, is to meet our posture standards within 90 days. We did posture testing on everybody, and really, we have certain standards that we look for all of our clients to meet. If you meet these standards, all right, you do win a prize. You win a Peak Fitness T-shirt, and while that's a small thing, I think that it's it's good incentive, and I would definitely encourage you to do it because you're going to see the most success with our programs. Now, I'm also going to throw out a couple drills for you based upon kind of what we've observed from our assessments that are going to help to just clean up global issues. All right. So for our first drill, we have what is called a straight leg raise. Okay. And with this, a lot of people just have general stiffness in their lower bodies. All right. What this is going to help us to do is find what is called a neutral spine. All right. So first thing I want you to do, you're going to place your hands under your lower back. Press your back into the ground slightly. It shouldn't be flattened, but you just feel some light pressure in your hands. What I'm going to do is flex my toes back. I'm just going to raise my leg up. All right, I'm going to feel a good stretch in the back of my leg and my calf. I'm going to come back down. All right, the point to where you stop is when you start to feel kind of your back flat or change positions, either via arching or flattening down. That's your range of motion right there. All right, and again, what I'm going to do is just perform anywhere from 15 to 20 reps, just trying to gain a little bit of motion with each one. Okay, this is just a basic drill. It's really just going to help you to kind of improve your core stability, keep everything moving together, which is good. All right, for our next drill, we have what is called a rock back. Okay, with the rock back, I'm going to come onto all fours here. Again, I want to get my back flat like a table so I can come all the way up into flexion. I can come all the way down. And then I kind of find a middle position, which we call our neutral spine. All right, I want to try to maintain this by tightening my abs and kind of keeping this going on during all exercise. All right, with this, I'm just trying to rock back as far as I can while not flexing my lower back, without kind of moving here. I should keep everything flat like a table. So this is about my range of motion here. And again, I'm just going to try to improve this as I go along. 15 to 20 reps in that position. Our next drill is a prone Spider-Man. I'm going to put one leg way out to the side here, take my elbow, bring it to the ground, just kind of push out a little bit and come back up. Again, I'm looking for anywhere from 15 to 20 reps here. I'm going to feel a good stretch here and here in my groin, in my hip flexor. And I'm going to end with our last drill, which is called a floor slide. For the floor slide, press my back into the ground, slide my arms up, come back down, slide my arms up, go back down. Just try to keep my back pressed into the ground, try to keep my elbows and my arm pressed against the floor. All right, and here's the challenge. All right, this is how we know whether or not you're doing this. All right, I want you to practice performing an overhead squat. All right, an overhead squat is a great indication of whether or not your posture is improving. Okay, for me, my overhead squat right now, day one, I can only get down to about here. Okay, without bringing my feet wider. Feet should be about shoulder width apart. So this is kind of the view that I'm looking for here. I want you to think about trying to keep your heels on the ground, trying to keep everything forward, and sitting back onto a box or down to parallel. Ultimately, you should be able to get your butt down by your heels. All right. If you can do this by day 90, all right, that's the standard that I want you to meet. All right. I expect videos or a visual demonstration here at Peak Fitness. All right. We will do posture testing to see that, but feel free to send in your videos of your progress as well, and notice just the beneficial aspects of everything improving as you go along. But by performing these simple drills as often as you possibly can, you will meet your challenge, and that's what I want for everybody.